What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity Ant C, and we are back with our WrestleMania rewatch series. I've covered WrestleMania 1 through 13. You can check those out on YouTube and Spotify. Wherever you get your podcasts, those are already available. And now I'm dropping WWE WrestleMania 14. WrestleMania's X-rated live in Boston, Massachusetts in 1998. This is the first sort of, well, I don't want to say first, but I guess you could say the first recognized Attitude Era WrestleMania pay-per-view. The Attitude Era started in December of 97, but WrestleMania 13 was starting to hit that point. But let's dive right into the action. We start out WrestleMania 14 with a tag team battle royal. The winning team will get a tag team title shot on Raw or at the pay-per-view. The next in your house, Unforgiven. And we get the surprise return of LOD. They come out with Sunny, and it ends up being down to Legion of Doom and the Godwins, and Legion of Doom get the win. I'm not a big fan of these tag team battle royals. They're really not much happening there, just a bunch of teams, especially with there being 15 teams in the match. The ring was filled with men. It was hard to really pay attention to and pretty much call what was happening. So Legion of Doom 2000 get the victory. I gave that a 2 out of 10. We then get footage from the DX Public Workout in Boston. We get the WWE Light Heavyweight Championship on the line next. The champion Taka Michinoku defending against Aguila. And this is a really fast-paced match to start off. Taka nails a springboard dive to the floor, which he got really good air off of. Aguila nails a corkscrew dive to the floor and then a moonsault. Aguila lands a springboard Hurricane Rana. Taka nails a sit-out power bomb, and then he nails a Michinoku driver to get a 3 count. I really liked this high-flying stuff during WrestleMania. It was definitely different than everything else going on, and I'm a big fan of the Cruiserweight Light Heavyweight division, so I gave this match a 7 out of 10. After the match, Aguila raises Taka Michinoku's arm. We get a sit-down interview with The Rock and Jennifer Flowers. Jennifer Flowers hooked up with Bill Clinton, so they're just pretty much playing up to her flirting. Next, the European Championship is on the line. The champion Triple H taking on Owen Hart. In this match, these two have been going at it for months. Chyna has been interfering every chance she got. However, to keep Chyna at bay, she will be handcuffed to Commissioner Slaughter, which Triple H is not happy about. Owen starts off the match with a Hurricane Rana, a clothesline in the corner. Triple H lands a high knee, a DDT, and then he attacks Owen's ankle outside. Owen nails a missile dropkick, and then Triple H nails a power bomb. Owen applies a sharpshooter, and Chyna is able to pull Triple H's arm to the ropes. And then outside the ring, Chyna tosses powder in Sergeant Slaughter's eyes. Chyna nails a low blow to Owen, and Triple H nails a pedigree. And Triple H is still your European champion. This is a good contest, a lot of back and forth action between Triple H and Owen Hart. I'm a big fan of Owen's matches at Mania, and last year Triple H's matches with Goldust was really good. So I gave this match a 7 out of 10. After the match, Chyna attacks Sergeant Slaughter and tosses him over the railing into the crowd. So Chyna is the ninth wonder of the world, and she is not playing with nobody, especially Commissioner Slaughter. Next, we have a mixed tag team match. We have the artists formerly known as Goldust and Luna Vachon taking on Marvelous Marc Mero and Sable. Mero has been jealous of all the attention that Sable has gotten over the past couple of months. And in doing so, he has joined forces with Goldust to mock Sable. However, during an episode of Raw, during a cat fight between Sable and Luna, Goldust grabs Sable, and that upsets Mero, which causes Mero to attack Goldust. And past couple of weeks on Raw, Luna ended up painting on Sable's face and broke an award over Sable's back. So we're getting a special mixed tag match here. And to start off the match, Mero and Goldust start. Sable tries to get at Luna during the match, but Luna runs away as much as possible. Mero nails a low blow to Goldust. Goldust hits a DDT. We get a close springboard moonsault to Goldust by Mero, which gets a 2 count. Goldust accidentally hits Luna. Mero rolls him up and gets a 2. Mero hits a TKO, but Luna breaks up the pin. Sable hits Luna with a Sable bomb and gets a 2 count. Luna rakes Sable's eyes and chokes her, but Sable is able to get the advantage and nail a TKO to Luna and get a 3 count. Sable and Marc Mero get the win here. If you know the backstory of this match, Sable was not really into wrestling, and Luna had to do a lot of the bumps and pull much of the weight in this match. So I give credit to Luna. It was a fun match to see. Mero is really great at high flying moves, and Goldust was really odd with his gimmick, but still on all a decent match. I give this a 6 out of 10. Next, Double J, Jeff Jarrett, and Jennifer Flowers come out so that Jennifer can announce the next match. The WWE Intercontinental Championship on the line. The champion, The Rock, with D'Lo Brown, and Mark Henry to take on Ken Shamrock. These two met at the Royal Rumble, but The Rock lost match by disqualification. So these two are going to meet up again. Ken Shamrock has the advantage to start. He slams The Rock into railing and into the steps. We see a moment where The Rock tosses Shamrock in the steps as well and stomps on him. The referee gets knocked out, and The Rock hits Ken Shamrock with a steel chair, but he gets a 2 count. Shamrock nails a drop kick and a power slam and applies the ankle lock. The Rock taps, but the referee is out during this time. Ken Shamrock attacks the Nation members, The Rock taps, and Ken Shamrock gets the win. But Ken Shamrock attacks the Nation members, and he takes out Mark Henry. He applies the ankle locks back on The Rock. Farouk comes out, and he doesn't help out The Rock, and Ken Shamrock attacks the referees. And because of all this attacking after the match, the referee decides to reverse the decision and give the match to The Rock. The Rock is still our Intercontinental champion. I was a fan of this match. It was a good rivalry for The Rock to have, starting out with a guy like Ken Shamrock. A decent back and forth contest, but I didn't like the way it ended. But I do give this match a 6 out of 10. After Ken Shamrock snaps, The Rock is stretchered out. Ken Shamrock attacks The Rock, knocks over the stretcher, and nails a body slam to The Rock on the stage set up for DX. Next, the WWE Tag Team Championships are on the line, a special dumpster match. The Tag Team Champions, the New Age Outlaws, taking on Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie. This match started when the New Age Outlaws pushed the Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie off the Raw stage while they were in a dumpster. And this was an all-out brawl between these teams. Cactus Jack nails a cannonball. Road Dogg hits Cactus Jack with a cookie sheet. We see Outlaws nail a double Russian leg sweep to Cactus Jack's head against the dumpster. Cactus Jack jumps off the apron with a pan onto Billy Gunn on the floor. Road Dogg hits Chainsaw Charlie with a can, who pushes a ladder, and Cactus Jack and Billy Gunn fall into the dumpster. They fight to the backstage area, and then Cactus Jack nails a double arm DDT to Billy Gunn on top of a wooden crate, and then he puts the Road Dogg on the crate as well, and Chainsaw Charlie uses a forklift and puts the New Age Outlaws in the dumpster, and we have new tag team champions in Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie. Although it was a fun match, I wasn't a big fan of it. There was too much happening. There wasn't really a main structure for it, but I gave it a 5 out of 10. Could have been better, but it was what it was. Next up, Pete Rose comes out and he trashes Boston, Massachusetts until Kane comes out and Kane tombstones Pete Rose. And we have our next match, The Undertaker taking on Kane. For months, Kane has tormented Undertaker, but Undertaker has said he would not fight his brother. However, he's at WrestleMania 14 to do so. And it's a stalemate to begin, with Kane and Undertaker both attacking each other. Kane ends up hitting the Undertaker in the back with steps. Kane suplexes the Undertaker into the ring and nails a choke slam, but gets a 2 count. Undertaker dives out of the ring, but Kane slams him through a table. Kane nails a tombstone, but gets a 2. Undertaker chokeslam Kane, hits a tombstone, but then gets a 2. Undertaker nails a second tombstone, another 2 count. And then Taker nails a flying clothesline. A third tombstone does it, and the Undertaker gets the victory over Kane. This is a good match because these two haven't fought before. It's not my favorite Kane Undertaker match, but it was a decent match for WrestleMania. so I gave it a 6 out of 10. After the match, Paul Bearer hits the Undertaker with a steel chair. Undertaker punches Paul Bearer. Kane hits Undertaker with a chair and nails a tombstone onto the chair. So even though the Undertaker got the victory, Kane walked out of Boston with his head held high. Next, we've come to our main event, the WWE Championship on the line with special outside enforcer Iron Mike Tyson, the WWE Champion, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels with Triple H and Chyna, taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin won the Rumble and is now cashing in to take on HBK. Austin backdrop Shawn Michaels to the floor on top of Triple H. Referee has Triple H and Chyna leave. Triple H, I'm sorry, Shawn Michaels nails a double axe handle off the apron to Austin on the floor. They fight on the ground, and Austin tosses Shawn Michaels off the apron into the table. Shawn Michaels hits Stone Cold Steve Austin with a ring bell. And then again, Austin tosses Triple H to Shawn Michaels to the floor. Shawn Michaels rams Austin's leg into the post 3 times. Austin sends Triple H shoulder first into the post. Stone Cold Steve Austin catapults Shawn Michaels into the post. Why do you keep calling him Triple H? For some reason, I'm getting Shawn Michaels and Triple H confused here at WrestleMania 14. Shawn Michaels applies a sleeper, but Austin rams Shawn Michaels into the referee. And then Michaels nails a flying elbow drop, but gets a 2. Austin ends up nailing a stunner. Mike Tyson makes a 3 count, and Stone Cold Steve Austin is your new WWE champion. Shawn Michaels is fighting this match hurt, so he really couldn't give it his all, but it wasn't terrible, so I give it a 6 out of 10. After Austin's victory, Shawn Michaels shoves Mike Tyson, and Mike punches Shawn Michaels and celebrates with Austin. This is Austin's first WWE Championship win, so I was happy to see him get that. All in all, this is a decent WrestleMania. The best matches on this card were the Taka Michinoku versus Aguila. The mixed tag match was good. The Rock versus Ken Shamrock was decent. Undertaker and Kane was good, and the main event was pretty good. So all in all, I give this WrestleMania an 8 out of 10. Next time, I'm going to be covering WrestleMania 15. That's live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. WWE Champion The Rock defending against Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Undertaker versus the Big Boss Man in a Hell in a Cell match, plus much more. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell on YouTube. Leave a comment. What are your thoughts on this WrestleMania? And check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. Until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.